Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. Hello and happy Thanksgiving week, as we are very thankful that you decided to spend time with us on this week's Explore Tulsa. Now, Stevie, do you do much cooking at your house?
Well, it's kind of a team effort. We have like 20 people show up for dinner.
20 people? You must have one big turkey.
Yep, our bird has to be a hefty 30-pounder. They say you need like 1.5 pounds of turkey for each of your guests.
Sounds like you must have a pretty long Christmas list too, with all those people, plus your co-host.
I definitely do.
Ooh, there's a fun little place downtown where you can find a unique gift for everyone on your list.
I can always count on you to tell me where to shop, Trish.
It's William the Artist's Decopolis.
Well, initially I got started with art just being around it so much as I was a kid. My grandmothers were artists and my parents were artists, and you know, I was seeing them do paintings, and of course I'd get a little canvas and, you know, get a little paint and try to do some things like that. I remember one time I was in the Army in upstate New York, and sometimes you have a lot of free time in between training, and I thought, you know, I'm going to try to do a painting. And I did several large paintings, you know, there just for, you know, as a hobby type thing. And then I had a lot of the sergeants and people going, what are you doing in the Army? What are you doing here doing this? You know, so that was kind of my first, like, you know, I think I could, you know, do this. For the murals, I almost don't really know how that got started. I guess I just had some people ask me. What I initially started doing to get some exposure with my artwork is I would go out to the fairgrounds, and I'd set up a little booth there, and I'd just work on some paintings and do some artwork and have some pictures there. And pretty soon people would ask me, hey, could you do this and could you do that? And it turns out that the murals turned out to be the thing that just caught on the most, and that I enjoyed doing the most as well. A lot of homes and businesses, I can already tell just by looking at the architecture and the furniture they have, you know, what kind of style that they would like. And then they'll say, you know, I'd like something around this window or this door, or I've got a staircase that's curved and I can't hang a painting on it, so can we paint something on it? And that's how I, you know, figure out what to go with. And it's a kind of a collaborative effort on that. I'll do some sketches, or I'll show some pictures to them and say, oh, I love this. And then there again, it gives me a little bit of a direction on how to go. The storefront came about by me, you know, I always kind of wanted to sell some prints and do some artwork in that way and maybe have a little bit of a gallery. And then, of course, it's really evolved from there. I have some prints and some paintings, and I've kind of wanted to take a little bit of a change in direction. I've been doing the murals for a long time, so I thought, well, you know, I can try another tact on it. And I've really been excited about this avenue that I've been pursuing lately. Some of the things that people really enjoy about our shop is that we'll go all over the place to find the old retro games and toys and books. We found a company that does the golden books and some of the old games. It sells not to just the younger people, the toys, but the older people love them too. It's like, oh my gosh, I remember having this, and then they'll buy it for their kids or their grandkids. Of course, I love trying to help out the local authors and illustrators and artists. I'm one myself, so it only makes sense to try to reach out to them and help that. And I'm a firm believer that the more success other people have in our community, the better it is for all of us. If an artist is successful, it starts to create more of an art culture. It's harder work in some respects, but I think the reward will be great once things really take off. And it gives you a sense of pride. Some people come downtown now and they're like, well, from out of town, and they're like, where are all the people? Why is your downtown so slow? And I'm like, well, we've had some rough times. A lot of the oil businesses left and went to Houston and stuff like that. But there's a renaissance happening here, and there's a lot of people wanting it to happen. And you get that sense of community here that you can't, well, maybe not find in other places.